let loose a giant sigh of relief going, "Oh, I won. Thank you."
Exactly. As we are going off already into Game 2 of the race, 2% Chungus pulling into Quickman as Siberian Bull finds Airman first, and both runners sticking with it. As Siberian Bull finds some unfortunate sky crabs, taking him off his game already.
Oh, this is exactly what I was going to say Siberian Bull needed to avoid if we had a little bit more time before they started up for Game 2. Because if either of these runners has any reason to be tilted, it's definitely Siberian Bull 9. Because he can go back and say, alright, well, if I didn't hit that, unfortunate bug in Woodman, or, that issue with the Crashman stage, I could have won. And you just kind of have to throw your arms up, go, alright, out of sight, out of mind, new game, try to get this to 1-1 and worry about a Game 3 potentially, seeing Siberian Bull through the loser's bracket here. This is an elimination race as well, so there might be something to Siberian Bull having the proverbial, back against the wall mentality of,
exactly.
If I don't win this game right here, right now, I'm done. That's it. I am no longer, participating in the Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament.
Yes, as 2% Chungus pulls into his first boss, and it is Quickman on Quickman stage, using an E-Tank to get through this. And, for all intents and purposes, he should be able to get it down. As Siberian Bull dealing with some Dollar Store Metroids and tin cans on the back end of Airman stage, which is horribly unfortunate.
Yeah, boy.
However,
2% Chungus is gonna opt out of this stage almost immediately. Just find something to die on and just, we're done here.
Or maybe not. I mean, those early spawns, it might keep him on here, as Siberian Bull finding Flashman and getting him down. Got some,
now that's impressive. And item 2. Alright, so...
Alright, this is going to be very fortunate for Siberian Bull moving forward as he gets into Flashman stage, which is going to be a pretty relatively calm stage by average.
Oh wow, the shrimp are actually a little less annoying this time, at least letting 2% Chungus up the ladder this time, instead of just spawning right on top of them.
Ooh, a Siberian Bull running into some chickens!
Oh, and they're not one-shot. Not one-hitter quitters today. At least not this seed. Let's see, 2% Chungus is going to lose a little bit of time here. If Siberian Bull finds Crashman stage, at any point, he does have an advantage in this ladder section 2% Chungus just cleared. 2% Chungus had no choice but to ride the elevator the whole way through. With item 2, Siberian Bull can circumvent most of that.
Exactly. So we're probably going to see a good, healthy chunk of time saved there, as Siberian Bull trying the wall weakness, which is, in my opinion, a little bit ill-advised when you only have one item, or one weapon, but...
What I would do is actually try it from this side right here, because then you're still moving toward the wall, the boss door.
Exactly. Wow, 2% Chungus threading the needle on that Met spam, as Siberian Bull finds Heatman in Flashman stage. He's gonna try to cheese him from underneath.
I like it.
Yeah, I definitely like the strategy. Even though it's gonna be slow going, it's safe.
And there we go, Siberian Bull finishing off Heatman.
As 2% Chungus finding Airman.
Ooh, Siberian Bull with all the luck so far. Item 2 and Item 3.
Alright, 2% Chungus getting Airman down at the end of Crashman stage. It was a long stage, a long climb, but he gets him down. But no item for his trouble there. Moving into Bubble Man stage as Siberian Bull moving into Metal Man.
Yeah, this is definitely what I thought we would get in Game 1, a very close race between these two runners. Now, I don't want to favor one runner over the other. I just want to see a good, clean race where a bug in the game is not what ends up being the deciding factor.
Oh yeah, exactly. Keep it above the belt. As we listen to some fantastic music on 2% Chungus' screen and Bubble Man stage. That's a Mega Man X3 opening stage music. Gets my blood pumping every time.
Is it 2 or 3?
That's definitely 3.
Okay. If it were Mega Man X4, I would know it straight away, but when it comes to X1, 2, and 3, not so much. I don't play those as often as I would 4.
As Siberian Bull pulling into the end of Metal Man stage, let's see who we have. And it's Woodman.
Alright, the conveyor's gonna complicate things a little bit here, but Siberian Bull gonna go for checking out a couple of his items. Doesn't seem that he's got anything too effective, so just gonna... Well, gotta be careful you don't get bodied here. Siberian Bull finding his way through as 2% Chungus almost on cue, making their way through to the boss door and finding Metal Man again at the end of Bubble Man stage.
Getting that rhythm down as Siberian Bull pulls into Bubble Man stage himself. So this is very interesting. 2% Chungus has a little bit of a lead, if you would call it that, because of getting Crashman stage down, because that is a very long stage. However, Siberian Bull has all items ready and set to go, so that lead cannot be very well determined until we get to the end of the Robot Masters, to be honest.
The way I would look at it is Siberian Bull has the potential to save time because of having the extra items where 2% Chungus did not. So far, I think the runners have 0 stages in common that they've completed. When Siberian Bull finishes this stage, or 2% Chungus does, we'll have 4 Robot Masters done for each of them, and only 1 shared between them. Well, technically 2 when they both finish their stages. As
yes, exactly.
They're getting to the boss doors fairly quickly between them.
But needless to say, this is an exciting race!
Oh, very much so.
As, wow, okay, well 2% Chungus finding a weakness to Heatman in Heatman. Again, heat-on-heat violence. You really do hate to see it.
You know, we have Metal Man at the end of Bubble Man stage. We have Heatman being vulnerable to heat. What's going on here?
And we have Metal Man vulnerable to metal as well. Wow. All right. Wow.
I mean, are we even shuffling the whole deck, or just kind of setting half of it aside and going, all right, well, forget that half. We'll shuffle the other half and just deal the cards at that point. Ay, ay, ay.
Alright, well, we have two true tests on both sides of our screen here with Sky Crabs, which 2% Chungus takes a death to an Airman stage. We'll have to see how this goes, as Siberian Bull making his way through Heatman stage, which is also one of the more difficult stages depending on spawns, but getting through that first screen with very little problem.
Now see, another thing that I like to look at is stage on stage, where did the runners make their mistakes? And in this Airman stage, so far, both of the runners have taken a death to the Sky Crabs, so 2% Chungus just negated any kind of advantage he could have gained in the Airman stage over Siberian Bull, and I'm really not sure why Siberian Bull's not using item 1 here.
Yeah, I'm also very puzzled at that too. However, you know, sometimes you just don't know what happens when some of my biggest fans decide to show up to the seed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, alright, now I see what the problem here is. Item 1, he'd just get blown right off of it, or it'd be quite a bit of a struggle. He won't be able to shoot the Fan Fiend until the item 1 moves off of the screen.
You gotta respect the fact that Chungus is taking his time through the back end of the stage, trying to deal with these Metroids, not trying to get sniped out of the air.
Yeah, this is one of those times where Slow and Steady does in fact win the race. 2% Chungus actually finding the air shooter to be effective against both our dollar store Metroids, as you so like to coin them, and the tin can.
Alright, as both runners are pulling into their boss rooms fairly similarly, we got Bubble Man at the end of Heatman stage. As Chungus is trying to find a better weakness than just the Buster for Flashman, but he might just be better off just going with it. Oh, is Siberian Bull is getting close. He needs it. Yeah, there he goes. Takes the tank. As Chungus gets his boss down.
Oh, wow. I thought he had one left, and I'm just going, oh no, don't lose this fight. Please, Siberian Bull. Don't let it come to that. So, 2% Chungus. So, we've got one of the problem stages down for both of our runners. 2% Chungus has heat on his menu, Heat and Woodman, whereas Siberian Bull has Woodman and Crashman, so one stage in common between the two, and one of the more difficult stages, to say the least, remaining in Woodman, or potentially difficult, I should say.
Absolutely, and let's see how these runners traverse these stages. I'm sitting at the edge of my seat right now.
Give me about 3 or 4 more stages, and I think I'll be there. Oh no! Oh, 2% Chungus getting crabbed. Might have been able to pause buffer his way back onto the platform, but just kind of resigning himself to his fate.
Yeah, using the option he should have used in the first place, while dropping the item to a little high, getting cut off by the stage there.
Well, he made it across the platform, and I think that was his objective. I would think he wants to use it again right here, and that's exactly what he does, so... You know, in the overall scope of things, I think that was actually a good play from 2% Chungus to make the item 2 disappear against the hidden wall there, so that he could use it later on. Siberian Bull just absolutely dumpstered whatever Robot Master that was.
Yeah, that was Quickman finding a weakness with Air Shooter. So as we find 2% Chungus trying to find a weakness here to Woodman. He might be better just trying to buster him down, as... yeah, that wood's not going to work.
I can't fault 2% Chungus here, because he's got to be careful.
He has to be very careful. He has no E-tanks left. Oh!
So, using one of your lives to kind of explore the boss fight isn't the worst idea. I mean, obviously you want to try to win, but it does look like 2% Chungus found something.
Oh, wow. He finds the supercharged cheat as a very strong weakness to Woodman.
But yeah, as Prodigy states, Woodman on the conveyor belts is not the most desirable stage and boss combination. You can't just kind of get inside of the leaf shield that Woodman projects out and shoot him. You have to, constantly readjust your position, and that's gonna almost certainly result in you taking a hit. Oh no,
Siberian Bull taking a death on the bamboo screen. But we have both of these runners with 2 Robot Masters left. Only one in common, both on Woodman stage now. But Chungus finding an extra life there through the Lagphibians. And making quick work of a hot dog with the Metal Blade.
Yeah, hopefully Siberian Bull... oh, alright, there we go. I was worried he was going to get bad case of the bird droppings there, but able to snipe the egg before it made an omelet on him.
So this right here, we're running up against a key point right now. To see how well Siberian Bull does the crash climb versus how well 2% Chungus can handle the nap that is Heatman stage. Because we do know there are some fat fans at the back end of it.
I think 2% Chungus is going to have the rougher time out of what I've seen so far. I think Heatman is the longer stage between the two, seeing what I've seen. Siberian Bull will have the items available to him in the elevator section, so he will make it through very quickly, and I think very easily. Whereas, I don't think there's any real easy way for 2% Chungus to get through either the first or second section in the Heatman stage.
Alright. Looks like 2% Chungus is going to get this Crashman down very quickly.
Yeah, 2% Chungus styling there. Siberian Bull getting unfortunate flashbacks from the first seed that he had, able to negotiate the crabs, or excuse me, shrimp, that were giving him so much trouble in the first seed. Yeah, that's pretty much the easiest way to sum up G Mario 37's question, asking how did 2% Chungus win the first race. Siberian Bull had an unfortunate lag bug kill him in the Woodman stage, and then found his way into Crashman stage and another unwinnable situation with shrimp spawning right on top of the ladder and knocking him off. Without the time stopper, there was no real way for Siberian Bull to navigate through the stage.
Alright, be smart. Okay. Oh, using time stopper to get over that jump there.
Okay. I like it. Now, I think 2% Chungus is actually going to go wall weakness hunting.
And finds the Leaf Shield that just annihilates that Fat Fan. As Siberian Bull pulling into Airman, his last Robot Master.
Yeah, this is one of the things that you have to consider. Crash is, you know, if we're speaking vanilla game, Crash is the longer stage. However, in the randomizer, we can have much bigger problems, like the one SpeedGaming9 is facing here, having to stare down the best eyebrows in gaming.
You are correct. Mr. Wily. But he's got his doctorate, so he's Dr. Wily.
Yeah, he does have the PhD in annoying old man, so it's time for us to play a little game. Everyone's mission, should they choose to accept it, and it looks like a couple of you already have. We have the dragon at the end of this stage. Guess the main color of the dragon, and for a little bit of a bonus point action, let's throw in a weapon weakness as well.
Well, since you went first last time, I will go first this time. I'm going to do a little shot here. We're going to go Barney the Dinosaur Purple, and I'll choose Bubble Lead this time.
Oh, you got to steal it away from me, don't you? Alright, I see how it is.
Exactly. As 2% Chungus gets his last Robot Master down to Huggles Bubble Man, making his way to the best eyebrows in video gaming.
Alright, so I really want a blue dragon here. And since it's gonna be a blue dragon, that means what would normally be blue is an air shooter. So I'm going blue dragon and air shooter.
Alright, I dig it, I dig it. Well, Siberian Bull pulling into the turn. We're about to find out the answer to the vaunted question. It's a purple dragon! It's actually a very party purple dragon.
You could not have called it any more perfect. Wow.
Alright, but he's using Metal Blade, so he's gonna get him down.
Yes, Siberian Bull consolidating the lead that he's built up. So 2% Chungus, a little bit behind at this point, so it's Siberian Bull going into Dr. Wily 2 in the driver's seat.
But we'll see how Chungus handles the dragon here, as Siberian Bull is going to be doing his item 2 cruise across the spikes here.
2% Chungus opting for Time Stopper to make his way up the climb. Now, here's something that may end up being a little bit of a hurdle for SpeedGaming9. It looks like he's going into the weapon reserve. He will likely stop, and he doesn't. So, I don't think he knows the crash wall weakness, but deciding, alright, I've got to take a little bit of a gamble here. I can't stop to pick up this E-Tank. He does have 2 E-Tanks. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah, 2% Chungus makes short work of the dragon with Metal Blade. Unfortunately, we'll never find the other weakness here to the dragon. It could have been Bubble.
Well, we do have the grid at the end of the credits. That reveals all. So we'll have to consult the grid at the end of the game, at the end of this particular game of the match. Hopefully while we're going into a game 3, because I really think we're deserving of a Game 3 here to have it all be decided.
Absolutely. I think the viewers deserve a Game 3 after this. And Siberian Bull finding Buster as a weakness for Pico.
Yeah, not even having to worry about any kind of weapon consumption on the Pico fight is an absolute blessing for Siberian Bull. So, again, you know, getting over each hurdle so far a little bit before 2% Chungus. So it's a little too early to call it, but, you know, with the way things look right now, Siberian Bull will have to make a mistake for 2% Chungus to make their way back into this race. And Siberian Bull not falling for the trap, as it were, with the little toothpaste dispenser sitting at the end of the platform, waiting to knock him into the pit.
Chungus using the item 1s to get some health before Pico. We'll see how that works out for him. He is optioning to use Leaf Shield first, and it looks like it's going to be a Lazy Leaf, so we're just going to take a kick back, cross your legs, just hang out on 2% Chungus' screen.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, maybe a little bit of a mistake to go item hunting, but then finding the Leaf Shield, not exactly the worst thing to find, although he will have to refill it going forward because we believe, yeah, 2% Chungus found Leaf Shield to be the Crash Wall weakness, so that may come back and be an issue in Wily 4, although he will pick up at least one refill, and opting out of the second. Oh, 2% Chungus kind of putting his head down and going hut hut hike and trying to bulldoze his way through this Wily 3 stage as Siberian Bull starting on Wily 4, making his way through the false floor room.
Exactly, and let's see what the anxiety rooms have in store for our runners on Siberian Bull's screen. It's Shrimp!
Oh, not where you want to see an endless shrimp buffet, but, you know what? At least you know what to expect. I would almost certainly presume Siberian Bull going to switch to the Metal Blade. I think it's a mistake to go right for the item 2. Oh, wow!
Oh, maybe not.
Well then. Siberian Bull knew something that I didn't. So apparently just one serving of shrimp today in Wily 4. Siberian Bull gonna make his way to the boss gate, so we'll see what he knows.
Oh, and he finds Metal Blade as a weakness. Who even needs a wall weakness?
Yeah, he should be able to just... Okay, pause buffering through. Yeah, this should be, easy mode at this point. He's just gotta shoot down, and there we go.
Easy clap for Siberian Bull 9.
Yeah, absolutely. So, nice find for Siberian Bull, and we're into the refights. 2%
However,
chance.
I do have to question his methods going into refights.
Oh,
Going clockwise, you know.
Well,
it could spell disaster. The numbers don't lie.
okay. Well, it looks so far so good for Siberian Bull. 2 down, 6 to go. 2% Chungus about to make it to that boss door. So I want to say roughly a minute separating the two runners right now. And it looks like Siberian Bull using that crash bomb now that the elevator is not gating.
But I will say, Chungus finding Metal Blade immediately for the weakness on Boo Beams, without even hesitation.
Yeah, that's a good find for 2% Chungus. And it looks like Siberian Bull having a little bit of trouble with Bubble Man here, but just gonna brute force his way through using Leaf Shield. So halfway through the refights is Chungus into their first boss. Alright, 3 to go for Siberian Bull, 7 for 2% Chungus. So this is definitely a race. And not one I want to call either way yet. We still have the Wily Machine and Victory Road between here and taking a W in this game in the match.
Exactly. There are a lot of factors still remaining.
Siberian Bull making sure to pick up the energy drop. Uh-oh. I don't think I saw an E-Tank in his inventory when he opened it, so that could be a factor. %2% Chungus does have 2.
He's gonna use one right now. Let's see if the machine is Buster weak. And it is!
Oh, boo! Boo! Boo!
As Chungus is dealing with Huggles right now. Getting him down.
Oh, Siberian Bull did have an E-Tank left, so very fortunate for him to keep that E-Tank, guaranteeing that he's able to take down the Wily Machine. So into Victory Road for Siberian Bull as 2% Chungus still working his way through these refights, and I believe 2 Robot Masters remaining. And Siberian Bull choosing correctly to drop down to the right.
He did pick up those energy refills during the Wily Machine fight, so at the end of the day, I don't want to call it a foregone conclusion, but I think Siberian Bull has just enough of a lead that he has enough time to be able to figure out exactly what he's dealing with.
Well, 2% Chungus is probably about 25 seconds behind, at minimum, going into this fight, so every second that ticks adds to the lead Siberian Bull has at this point. For the record, it's been 7 that are not weak, and 29 that have been weak to Buster now.
Ooh! And finding Air Shooter as soon as he finds it, making quick work of the alien. GG's to Siberian Bull, taking Game 2 of the race with an SRL time of 34 minutes and 19 seconds. As Chungus just pulling into Victory Road.
Yeah, unfortunately, 2% Chungus gonna get the bad news here. But, you know what? GG Siberian Bull, pulling through on a little bit of what I predicted was hopefully going to happen in this game. Cleaner execution, and Siberian Bull able to pull through and claim victory.
2% Chungus already hearing the news, stopping his timer, but gonna potentially finish this run out.
He actually stopped his timer in the boss refights a while ago. Might have just been accidentally hitting the wrong button.
However, still finding the weakness right away, making quick work of the alien with a SRL time of 35 minutes and 13 seconds. Game 2 going to Siberianbull9. We are 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, going to a Game 3. And I couldn't be more excited.
Wow. You know, Siberian Bull turned around, pulled it back for Game 2. Caught a little bit of adversity straight away in that airman stage, but said, alright, nope, I am not going to let this beat me. I am better than this, and shows us why. Pulling out Game 2. So we're going into a Game 3 where a tie aside, the winner of this moves on. The loser is eliminated from the tournament. The stakes could not be bigger for either of the runners for any single game of Mega Man that I think they've played. So I really want to see another close race like this. What did it end up being? A minute difference between the two runners in this game?
Just short of a minute, yes.
So you can look back at this game and go, okay, 2% Chungus made this little mistake, that little mistake. And I could probably put him in the same spot where Siberian Bull was at the end of Game 1, where I look back and I go, alright, I think if Siberian Bull was clean through Game 1, he very likely would have won it. But you know what? It is the randomizer. Stuff happens. You know, it's part of the game. And here we go, Siberian Bull showing us the Wily boss weaknesses. So H and M. So Heat and Metal Blade?
Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hang tight as the runners get themselves set for game number 3, the deciding factor.
Wow, this is everything I could have asked for in this race is what we're getting. So, really, we just kind of had 2 practice races. 2% Chungus winning Game 1, Siberian Bull winning Game 2. So let's cancel them out, and essentially, like the chat just said, this just turned into a best of 1. So...
Yes, absolutely, we are in sudden death. Unless the runners tie in this race. Which is potential, considering how evenly matched they have been through this game here. So...
yeah, it really has been minor differences between the 2 runners. Siberian Bull did catch, you know, a bit of bad luck in Game 1, which could go either way for either runner in any seed, to be perfectly honest with you.
Exactly, and that means I could not be more excited for this last game. Again,
oh no. This isn't the NHL, Lady Ahiko. There's no shootouts here. We keep going. You know, we could have triple overtime tonight for all anybody knows. Before we find a defining winner here. Well, we may have to resort to the Flying V for one of these runners. So, you know, a little Mighty Ducks reference there. For those of you
a little spoiler here. I would not be upset about it.
So ready to put in a little bit of work today, Airspecies. I like it.
Oh, always. Especially when it comes to this amazing game in this amazing tournament.
All right, so it looks like our runners have the seed ready to go.
All
They're
right.
at the menu, so I think they're about to unleash the floodgates.
Yes. Floodgates are about to be